Strawberry Joe, here's a little story about Strawberry Joe. Strawberry Joe, here's a little story about Strawberry Joe. Hello, Matthew here. I've got a story for you. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I Then I shall begin. This is a special story for my friends who I don't see much now. So this is going to Patrick in Sheffield, Davy in Bristol, Lettuce in London, Elijah in Stockton-on-Tees, Boris in France, Noah and Isla in Bristol, and Emily in London, and Tabitha in London, and I think that's it. So, it's a story about Strawberry Joe and the flying umbrella. Now, Strawberry Joe is a good friend of mine, and he lives with me. Well, I say he lives with me. He lives not in the flat, but in the garden behind my flat. Yes, he doesn't come into the house because, well, Strawberry Joe is an elephant. Yes, really, he's an elephant. I mean, not a huge elephant, but he's pretty big. And he's got very large ears, which you'll find out are very useful to him. He doesn't come into... He did once try to come in, and the front door got a bit broken. So now he just lives in the back garden. And he's got a special skill, has Strawberry Joe. He can fly. Yes. That's why he's got the big ears. He flies beautifully. But he loves living here. I said to him, why do you want to live in England? It's grey and cold. And he said, I like it when it's cold and grey. Do you? I said, yes, he said. I don't like the sunshine. I like it when it's freezing cold. Well, just last week, it snowed overnight. Do you remember? I got up in the morning and there was a white everywhere, like a carpet of snow upon everything. I looked out in the garden and I couldn't see Strawberry Joe. All I could see was a shape. I mean, not a snowman, but a snow elephant. And it was making a noise. And the noise was... Strawberry Joe snores. I'll let you in on a secret. All elephants snore. And he was snoring right through the snow. So I said, Strawberry Joe, wake up. And there was a crack in the snow elephant. And it was the size and shape of a mouth, smiling. And then two more cracks as the eyes opened. And he looked around and said, it's been snowing. That's lovely. So you see, Strawberry Joe loves the cold, but he doesn't like the sun. So what we did, we got him an umbrella. Not against the rain, but against the sun. And it's his favourite colours. It's bright red with yellow spots. And he sits out there on hot summer days in the garden, drinking lemonade through his trunk. Gallons and gallons of lemonade from a bucket. Well, anyway, this story happened one night last year when I woke up in the middle of the night. I was woken by a great roaring. There was a storm blowing. It was shaking the house from side to side. So I rushed down to the garden to check if Strawberry Joe was okay. And of course, what was happening in the garden? There, through the noise of the wind blowing, I could hear one other noise, which was... Strawberry Joe can even sleep through a storm. So I let him sleep, and the next morning I went down. I said, are you okay? He said, I'm all right, but where's my umbrella? And we looked around, and we couldn't see it anywhere. So the storm must have picked up the umbrella and blown it away. So Strawberry Joe said, I will go and look for it. And he flew off to look in all the gardens around. And he wasn't back by lunchtime. And he wasn't back in the afternoon. And at 4 o'clock, around 4 o'clock, certainly tea time, there was a knock at my door. And I answered, and there was a policeman. And the policeman looked at me, and he said, "Do you know somebody called Raspberry Jim?" I said, "No, I don't." He said, "Are you sure you don't know somebody called Raspberry Jim?" I said, "I'm quite sure I don't know anybody called Raspberry Jim, because I know somebody called Strawberry Joe." He said, "Ah!" said the policeman, "you do know Strawberry Joe." I said, "Well, yeah, I do." "Is something wrong with him?" "He's been arrested." "What for?" "Stealing an umbrella." But no," I said, "that must be our umbrella." "Your umbrella?" "Well, yes." "You'd better come with me." And he took me to the police station. Now, I see they tried to get Strawberry Joe into the police station because the front door was a bit broken down, but he hadn't got in. So I went round the back, and there he was sitting, and they'd found him a bucket of lemonade to drink, which was very nice of them, and there beside him was the parasol. And I knew it was our parasol, our umbrella, I should call it, because it was red with yellow spots. And I said, "That's ours." And the policeman said, "How do I know that's yours? Do you have proof?" And I said, No, I don't. But Elephant Joe, Strawberry Joe, I must remember to give him the right name. Strawberry Joe said, "Matthew, you do have proof. Look at your camera." And I looked, and I remembered on his birthday last year, we had a lovely day. The sun was shining, it was hot, so we'd put up the big umbrella, and he was sitting under it, drinking gallons of lemonade, and we decided to take a selfie together. Well, an elfie, because he's an elephant. And that's a bit tricky to do that when there's you and a very large animal. But we took the picture, and in the back of it was the umbrella, red, with yellow spots. So we showed this to the policeman, and the policeman said, "Okay, you may go, and you may take the umbrella too." Okay, so Strawberry Joe looked at me and said, "I'll race you home." I said, "You'll easily win because you can fly, and I have to walk." He said, "Well, okay, but I'll fly slowly, and I'll take the umbrella." And he curled his trunk right round the umbrella, and then he flapped his big ears, and off he flew. And I raced home as fast as I could, but of course he got there before me. And we celebrated with buckets of lemonade. And that is the story of Strawberry Joe and the flying umbrella. Strawberry Joe, Strawberry Joe, that was the story of Strawberry Joe. Strawberry Joe, Strawberry Joe, that was the story of Strawberry Joe. Bye. Strawberry Joe, Strawberry Joe, here's a little story about Strawberry Joe. Strawberry Joe, Strawberry Joe, here's a little story about Strawberry Joe.